Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. We have a couple of bits of news here today, all about 10x events, because we don't have enough 10x events in the game. But the first one we got to talk about is World Lizard Day, and I'll also reveal the CvC 10x as well. But yeah, celebrate World Lizard Day. I'm wearing my Christmas t-shirt because this is going in the bin after today, because Christmas is over. World Lizard Day is my new favorite day, I guess. But apparently that's today, and we do have a 10x on. Uh, but there is going to be a 10x coming for CvC as well. So let me break it down, right? I am going to be streaming, by the way, it is personal rewards. So I'll be streaming tomorrow. Should be around about when CvC starts. And yeah, I will see you there. Should be fun. This one is going to be quite different, actually. We're going to break it all down as we go into it. Because, for example, we now have Sand Devil objectives. We now have Phantom Shogun objectives. Iron Twins is in there as well. I believe Live Arena. Yeah, Live Arena is in there now as well. So there's like a whole bunch of new stuff. I think there's souls, getting souls and ascending champions. Yeah, ascending champions. So actually applying your ascensions is yeah. There's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff in here. Getting perfect souls. Lots of new stuff for this clan versus clan. We'll be chatting all about that tomorrow. Is my Artak. I've been waiting and waiting for Artak 2-star. He hasn't shown up. I've got the 1-star. I've got the 3 to 5-star sitting, but no Artak 2-star. So yeah, that's what's happening. Now, today we woke up, or I woke up, to a surprise. Presumably you woke up as well. Good morning if you're still asleep. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're having a good dream about me. That's a bit weird. I'm a bit disturbed, but hey, we've got a fun question mark 10x event on with all of these lizards. First of all, let's talk about the legendary Sulfurion. This guy is an absolutely fantastic champion. I did a showcase of him. I was very impressed. I've seen other people running him and having very impressive results. But putting out AoE burn for 3 turns and instantly activating it and giving your team a nice big shield on a 3-turn cooldown, and he's void. Because it's not an attack, this goes through Poison Cloud on Hydra as well. It's pretty fantastic. And one thing I was really hyped about is this to totally destroy Stone Skin, because Stone Skin takes more damage from HP burn. So that was pretty cool as well to try that in Arena. He also brings in an AoE revive, turn meter boosting, and then his passive pumps out lots of healing, lots of turn meter boosts, buffs his own speed up and turn meter as well. This guy is a really good champion. Now, what I am upset about is that because he's in a 10x today, I was thinking we haven't had a Void guaranteed event in a long time, and I thought this would be a really good candidate. He's new, he's super cool, and he's fantastic for Hydra. And he's fantastic against the new Stone Skin, so it's sort of like the perfect champ in a way to put in a guaranteed event with the Hydra Clash come out. I guess maybe too perfect, and they're running a 10x on him instead because of that, I suppose. But yeah, now to jump straight into the 10x Lizard Day packs and everything. Oh my god, it's Christmas really has come twice. To jump into the 10x, 10x, the CvC 10x, that's what I meant to say. So on Wednesday, that's the 16th of August, it's going to be Cardial from Void Shards. So this is kind of a tough one. It's covering 10x events. They're not the best, really, events at all. However, the ones for Void Legendaries are actually pretty decent. It gives you a decent shot at getting them. Like, I don't know, off the top of my head, roughly maybe a 20% chance if you get a Legendary that it would be the selected Void Legendary, which is actually not bad. You could play for years and never get them, it gives you a pretty good shot. So it's something that is worth tracking your Mercy timer and playing around these 10x events for Voids especially, and to a lesser extent Ancients and Sacreds, though the chances on those are much lower. It's only something like 6%ish, something like that, to get that legendary if you pull a legendary, because there's just so many more legendaries in the pool. Cardial versus Sulfurion, that's kind of a tough one. I would probably give my vote here to Cardial. I'd have to say I'm really hyped about Sulfurion, and he's new, and like that newness is maybe making me biased towards him a little bit. But Cardial, let's be honest, Cardial has proven himself as being a fantastic top tier champion time and time again, and is likely to remain an absolutely top tier champion in Hydra, though I think Sulfurion will stay up there as well. But Cardial is top tier for Hydra. He is top tier for Fire Knight Hard as well because of that ally attack and also keeping your team alive, bringing all the healing. Yeah, he's a great arena champion too. He's just really good. Cardio is just fantastic. So I think he's the safe bet. So if I had Void Shards and I was close, well, I do have Void Shards, but if I was close to Void Mercy, which I'm not, but if I was, 20 shards off Void Mercy, I'd probably consider pulling them for CvC and going for the cardio or a chance for the cardio over going for Sulfurion today, even though I really like Sulfurion. But let me know, what would you do if you didn't have either of them? I think most people will go for cardio just because he's proven to be good, whereas Sulfurion is so new, it's more of a question mark. For the other legendaries in the 10x from Ancients and Sacreds, today we have Dracomorph. Definitely an old champion, a power crept champion. He remains very strong. He's all right for even Dragon Hard, and he's brilliant obviously for Demon Lord Clan Boss. If they ever come along and they do like a Demon Lord Clan Boss clash, like they've done a Hydra clash, yeah, Dracomorph's gonna be great. Decreased defense and weaken, 4 hits with poison for 3 turns, and then his A1 scales with damage for each debuff on the target. He's really good for Demon Lord Clan Boss. He's very solid for Dragon. He's an okay champion. He used to be absolute god tier. The content, the way the game has gone in terms of content, he's not as useful in really the current stuff compared to Nekmothar, who absolutely is insanely good for current content. Increased speed and turn meter fill at extra turn, AoE decrease speed and leech, AoE decrease attack, giving himself turn meter. He is god tier for Hydra, arguably the best, one of the best Hydra champions in the game. I won't say the best is probably Corpulent Cadaver right now, it seems, before he is probably inevitably nerfed. But Nekmo, he's way, way up there. And he's also brilliant for like Dark Fae. Pretty much anywhere you need speed, he's brilliant for Doom Tower, amazing. Just a fantastic champion, really good. Then we've got Fushan, again, an older power crept champion. He does come in with a speed aura, and I think he's decreased defense as well. Yeah, and he does like decent damage. So he's pretty good for, again, some Demon Lord Clan Boss compositions with Demitha. It's like the Fumith something. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, he's in there anyway. With the speed aura and decreased defense and good damage, it's been a great champion to run in that team. But apart from that, he doesn't get really much use. So I feel this is a little bit sketchy, honestly, this event. If you're close to Mercy, you could go for it. But I don't think, unless you're very early game, if you're early game, these could all be potentially game changers. If you got a Demitha especially, you could really do something great in Clan Boss with these guys. But yeah, I feel like Nekmothar is sort of the diamond in the rough. So it makes it a bit hard to recommend. The champion is going to be 10x for CvC, so that is tomorrow on Tuesday, the 15th of August, is another proven good champion. It's Sissia Flametongue. She is consistently fantastic with the AoE HP burn explosion, with decreased defense and weaken. Very good for Spider, and seeing as everybody has Artak, she combos very well as a second burn exploder. That's a pretty big deal. She's also great for Hydra, bringing AoE burn herself. And again, the AoE decreased defense, weaken, and burn explosion, even extending the burns. Great Hydra champion too. So she's a pretty big win. So again, I don't know. It's a tough one. I'd probably be leaning more towards the Sissia overall for most players. I'd pick Nekmo over Sissia. I would value probably Nekmothar a bit more, but I mean, I tell you, speed farming Spider with a Sissia it's pretty great, you know? It's pretty fantastic. My team here that I've got, by the way, I'll show it to you. It's not quite 100% consistent. Because we don't have the proper awakening on Artak. I took damage off of Artak, so sometimes he won't kill the spiders, and that can sort of mess it up. So like Artak comes in here, he doesn't necessarily kill all the spiders, but we're gonna knock him out with Soul Reap. And when he's got Soul Reap at 5-star, oh, we got an Ancient Shard, but 5-star Soul Reap, he's gonna execute all those spiderlings, and the team's gonna be just beautiful. So I think probably forevermore. But yeah, I rebuilt Artak, by the way. So going on a bit of a tangent, I might do an updated Artak guide. I've rebuilt him in Defiant, or Stalwart, excuse me, in Stalwart for Ice Golem Hard, just to make that farm as consistent as possible. I run him with Elva, and now it's super consistent, super fast. Whereas before Artak he had a potential to die, and it was kind of awkward for multi battles. Yeah, so I would lean towards the Sissia and the other one, to be honest with you. Scathix, not a big fan of Scathix. I know people are. Block debuffs and shield, I mean, it's okay, but it's long cooldown, AoE stealing one random buff. Not a big fan, though it is a steal, which is cool. Decreased speed A1. He's all right for Iron Twins, right? Because he gives you, protection, and he's got decreased speed. He's okay for Iron Twins, but I'm not a massive fan of Scathix, though I know lots of people are. Then I will say that the epics from Ancients and Sacreds are all really good. Venomage is amazing. The AoE heal reduction with poison. All of this stuff doing less damage to enemies under heal reduction, doing less damage for you. She puts that out. It's fantastic for Demon Lord. Fantastic for the Lizard Secret Room in Doom Tower Hard, which can be a real problem. She can basically solo it. She destroys faction wars really well too. And this is an amazing move for the Nether Spider for killing that quickly, right? You do AoE, put heal reduction out with Geomancer in there to reflect damage, and this stops the big spider being healed while all the little spiderlings counterattack on Nether Spider. It's amazing. So she is top tier epic. Jareg is fantastic, putting out heals whenever someone gets hit hard. That's really good for the Eternal Dragon in Doom Tower. He can also protect you with ally protection, increased defense, and his decreased attack A1. He's a great epic. That is still usable. Aox is, again, I'd say very good for Iron Twins. Decrease attack. He does some healing then, and he can extend buffs when he's hit. So that's really good for extending, again, Geomancer burns against Iron Twins. So he's still pretty good too. They're all solid epics. They're all good. They're all usable. So, hey, look, that's what I'm sort of thinking. If you are early game and you're really close to your Ancient or Sacred Mercy, hey, there's probably not a massive harm. So long as it's not going to mess you up for the next fusion, it's not a bad idea to pull a small number of shards if you're that close to Mercy Timer. Maybe you pick up a couple of these really good epics you don't have, and you've got a chance at potentially a good legendary. It's something that you could do. Or of course, there's the 10x events tomorrow. Yeah, you can really be quite picky though. That's what I will say. They are doing so many 10x events right now. It is relentless. It's relentless. You can be super picky, right? Just wait until you can pretty much just wait until your favorite one comes and then pull for it when you're close to Mercy. I guess you sort of get forced to pull for fusions, but apart from that, you can save up, wait for you to be really, really close to Mercy, and then go for a 10x event that you really want. But these ones are pretty solid. Yeah, there you are. That is the news so far. No update on the Monkey King, by the way, who had a countdown in game and then disappeared. I'm expecting maybe we'll hear it like today or tomorrow in the next few days. Surely he's got to be the hype thing, I guess, later this week once this fusion is over. But haven't heard anything. It was really strange. I was like sitting at my PC when that timer expired, and I was like, all right, I'm ready to do a video. Where's that news? Let's go. And there was no news. So yeah, don't know about that. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.